You guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna sue you dumb bitches for millions now.
What's your name, bad number?
Yeah,
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
It's okay.
Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi.
Listen to me real fucking carefully.
Sir. I ain't Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you's not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
This is definitely a public area. You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me.
Look it up. No, look, I walk this way. No, I walk this way now.
Say it to my face. I bet you won't. Yeah, where the hell's Ming Ling? He's very horny.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right.
Now that tells me he wants to shoot me. That tells me he wants to riddle my body with bullets.
You're gonna piss me off, buddy boy, you're gonna learn.
Trash cop, pig, checking out the public space. Ooh, you guys got Hershey Kisses. Awesome.
She's kidnapped me now. That's kidnapping.
Touch me again. Touch me again. You're calling the fucking cops? Yeah, fuck off, asshole.
What are you gonna do? Close the door. I can't hear you. I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy. Your buddy's in your fucking... Your buddy's in your pants. I ain't your buddy.
I'm not gonna slow anything. You don't tell me what to do, sir. This is my freedom of speech. You don't like it? Get to work.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your hands are in his face, sir.
Tell your boy, he puts his hands on me again illegally, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I'm here doing my job, working 12-hour shifts every day.
Yep, I'm doing my job.
Yep.
You're dark. Basically, shut your mouth and go back to work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's my right. I make the quadruple as you. Have a nice day. You're rude. You look miserable in life.
I'm not detained. I'm not a suspect. If you touch me, we're gonna have problems. You're right. I'm allowed to defend myself.
You're a fucking lesbian. Gonna put my dick in you?
I'm suing everybody.
I'm suing everybody.
Yeah. Exactly. I was about to say go for it, Will, but hey, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, little live stream. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to another Friday 1A Mania. A little usual Friday chit-chatting. We're gonna finish today the criminal record that posted Andre Sloan about what's his name, Josh Lanto. We started it last week, and we thought let's finish it, right?
Yeah.
Hold
on. Wait a minute. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
Don't you see we have friends on panel?
Yeah.
I got it fixed.
Oh, those people that your crew? Are you talking about your crew right here?
This is my crew. I'll just briefly from my left to your right. If you look, we see our pal Eagle Nick is here. Our dear friend for public safety. He's on panel with us. And this guy in the top right-hand corner, well, if I say his name, he'll privacy strike us. So, he's one of those. But
you cannot even say the name.
No. Yeah, but this is my crew. These are my people. Yeah, so they wanted to hang out with us while we have a look at their friend.
They're good people. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna bring something positive to the conversation, or at least smart.
Yep, they're backstage with us. They're backstage. They're here. If anyone wants to say hi to them, they'll just make a quick appearance. So,
that's cool, man. That's cool. And I'm gonna say hi to the people on the chat. I have a little comment here that say not many people are interested by this loser. I mean, they're all losers, so we cannot really do a deep dive into a really psycho loser. We did the Tyrant Terminator. That's pretty cool. Right. I mean, and we did the Siberian Tiger, who's pretty psycho too. So just check the past live stream, Bunny Finn. But I like Josh. I like to just to say this. I like to see a criminal record from those guys because it really paint a story, and most of the time it's kind of always the same thing. They're idiot. Right. They do a bunch of things that could have been easily avoided. Then at one point they get just deeper and deeper. They radicalize themselves, and then one day they're screwed. And I think it's fun. It's interesting to watch.
I'll just say two things to that point that you just made. Number one, it might not interest many people, but it interests us. I'm very interested in his criminal history, so I think that's really the important thing. Number one. And number 2, and I'll email this to you. I actually created a playlist of all of our streams in order. So they're together. I don't know if you've done the same thing. So I'll actually share that with you.
Live, they're all there. Yeah.
So that you can share that with your audience if you'd like. And like as you said, just go through because if there's a fraud order there that we've discussed or a tier list that interests you, we've done it. Like we've done a lot of stuff so far.
Yeah, if you think about it, like it's been it's 17 because that's 17 right now. We talk about a lot of people in 17 show, like a lot. A lot of stuff, a lot of laws, a lot of everything, but like hundreds at this point of frauditors. So before we start, we're gonna start right now. But before we start, I have a little surprise to kickstart the weekend. Mother's Day and everything. I'm gonna have a live premiere of my last video at 7. It's Glenn's cereal.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. He posted a little something today, and when Glenn posts something, I have to talk about it. And I know the mothers, specifically the moms, love Glenn's cereal, of course.
Of course.
I mean, he's so mom material. You know what I mean? Like he just connect with those people. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Something else you want to add, Will? Yeah. You had a good week. You okay? You good?
Yeah.
You want to talk to someone? You want? Oh, yeah. That's a great one. I love one.
Look. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know.
That's tasty, man. That's tasty. And it's a good video, by the way. Glenn goes berserk as usual. We have some leg sweeping. We have some, every classic Glenn. A really good one. That's going to be at 7 right after this live stream. And right before, hopefully, Florida win a game against Toronto. Talking hockey here. I cannot see Toronto win again tonight. I'm going to have a really terrible weekend.
Bad weekend.
Do you still have, by the way, I talk about Mother's Day. Do you still have your mom around?
Yes. Yes. We'll see her. We'll be all out to lunch on Sunday. So that'll be nice.
That's cool. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
Sadly, my mom is gone. So those are that's a weekend where I'm like, I really miss that person. I really, really miss that person. So if you have your mom, and talking to the people listening to us right now, if you have your mom, even if you're maybe not in the best relationship with her, at least this weekend, send at least a little text to say, "Hi, Mom, thinking of you. Have a good day." It cannot hurt.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you something. The way I was raised, my parents raised me, every day should be Mother's Day. Every day should be Father's Day. Why only celebrate that one day a year? As you said, yes, around the world. And I guess not every parental relationship is perfect. I know my relationship with my parents is not perfect. Not at all. But I've always tried to implement that. Always, just a simple thinking about you, because
you always end up saying go. Sorry.
No, I'm saying that once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's and some was the song gonna miss me when I'm gone or something like that. It's kind of what happened. We take people for granted, and when they leave, it's pretty rough. So I was just about to say, you always say something that melt my heart, man. You always end up saying something like, celebrate your mom every day of the week. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
you're a poet, man. You're such a.
I actually was really into poetry in high school and in college. I was on one of the teams in college, and I performed a few. I actually have some.
My god!
I had some on my channel. They're private now because I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone.
Come on, we're gonna have to.
18,
No, we're gonna have to read one of your poem on here, man. I mean, that's gonna happen.
I have a book.
So just get ready.
I have a book with all of them. Actually.
Oh shit!
Oh, you mean?
Are you serious right now, or you're just like effing around?
I have no reason to lie. I'll email you a PDF.
That's beautiful. I'm talking with a poet for like 3 months. I had no idea. That's life.
I'll email to you. I have it. Yeah.
The little thing as someone last time as well. Are you mom on Sunday? Exactly. Exactly. Think of you, mama. Jen, what's going on today? So anyway, I'm just gonna go back where we were last week. We were at this page right here. I'm gonna pop it in the screen right now, like a professional. Look at that, incredible. And we did that page already, but that's where stuff was getting serious, right? If we just recap a little bit that page, before it was just like car stuff, like he didn't have his license, didn't have his insurance, didn't have his plate. He had nothing basically. But that's where like that's the good stuff, right? That's where stuff start to happen. So we have embezzlement. Can you describe for me what is embezzlement, Will? I'm not even sure.
Embezzlement is when, in essence, you misappropriate funds. That's the simplest way to put it. It's when money is taken for one purpose and used for personal gain. So like you'll hear about like people, millionaires were arrested or lawyers were arrested for embezzling funds from clients. Clients will pay them money, and instead of the funds going to like firm resources or to an actual cause, they'll use the money for themselves. But if it's saying over $100, that's it's. I think it's like $100, $1,000, 10,000, 100,000. So that means he probably like had a job and then like I don't know.
Okay. So we have also some retail fraud. That's colorful. Robbery. That's robbery. So you got what is it? Guilty on this one?
Yeah.
24 months probation, 10-day community service, and $2,200 fines. And he paid for that. Huh? He doesn't say that he didn't pay. So
right.
Wow, Josh, 2,300. Look at you. And then domestic violence, which is of course horrible. Guilty by jury, 93 days.
May I be honest with you? I will never understand in the judicial system how domestic violence is a misdemeanor, but robbery is a felony.
Yeah. What's up
to
with
me?
that, right?
To me, domestic violence is worse.
It's terrible. I know. This is the crime that I have a very hard time personally to get over. That home invasion stuff like that. It's just disgusting. Drug stuff like that. It's like, you live your life, you pay the price. But domestic violence is just like, man, no. 5 days community service, $1,700 fines, still own at $130. Josh. And the last one, controlled substance possession. 25 grams. So that's just weed, probably. 25 grams of meth. It's a lot of meth, but yeah, whatever. Bound over circuit court. So that's where we were last week. So I'm just gonna try to get what's the follow-up of this page. That was a big one. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna start to watch. We're gonna start to listen a little bit. Did something you wanted to say before I start the video? So
you can see the slow progression of more severity of the severity of his crime. It's like starting off with a busted headlight or no registration. Something simple, something dumb. Now it's getting to like assault, disorderly, domestic violence, robbery.
Yeah, I know, right? I honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't thought Josh had all that in him. I'm a bit surprised. He looked like Goofy. You know what I mean? He looked like.
Well, this opened my eye. I assumed his record was going to be like controlled substance and maybe some robbery,
But yeah, I'm surprised to see that dude being violent and do stuff like that. Yeah, let's just start the video. We're gonna pop in as soon we don't hesitate to just tell me when to stop it.
He's indicted in Oakland County, Michigan, for 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, which was a felony, and 2 counts of attempted assault, resist, or obstruct a police officer. Both of those were felonies. Now, on March 28th, 2018, he was actually charged with the 2 counts of possessing a controlled substance. On August 8th, 2018, he pled guilty to 2 amended counts for 1 and 2, the possessing controlled substance. I can't read the court documents. The court documents only say that he pled guilty to reduced charges, doesn't state what they are or whether they were misdemeanors or not. But on September 26, 2018, he was sentenced on count 1 and 2 for not to possess any weapons, to participate in substance abuse treatment, seek and maintain employment. He was given 3 days in jail for time served, 1 year probation, and $795 in fine and fees. Now,
Can you pause that real quick?
That's because it was.
I just want to say I love when they put that little bit in there where they have to seek employment. I love that little bit there. Like, how many times have you seen them whine on their live stream? And the court said, I have to get a job.
Yeah, I have to get up in the morning. No.
I love that. I love when they put that little tidbit in there. I mean, I understand the court's objective is to try and make them proper members of society with some form of employment. But the unfortunate thing is it doesn't work. It just doesn't.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't. All right.
Was reduced to a misdemeanor. That's why he got so little time. The same day, he was found guilty to count 3 of attempted assault, resist, or obstruct of a police officer. Count 4 was dismissed, the second charge of that. He was sentenced to 3 days in.
I'm just wondering what happened to him in 2018, huh? Because
yeah, Steven, this is about broken system, broken trust. That's who, or the guy with the busted up teeth. That's who it's about.
Yeah. Josh Lanto. Yeah, like it's. I was checking the previous, and it's everything started to be really ugly in 2018. So maybe I don't know. It was scare of COVID or something. I don't know what happened, but man, something happened. That's my first question. If we manage to have an interview with him someday, what happened in 2018?
Yeah,
Josh?
what happened? Yeah.
Days in jail, looks like time served, and 1 year of probation to be concurrent with the one for the drug abuse or the controlled substance. And the 1 count of possession seemed to have been dismissed at that time.
Did he have his kid at 2018? I think so, right?
I
He's
have
at
no
least
idea.
9.
I don't know his familial history.
Yeah, his daughter is 9, 8 or 9, so he had them. But okay, so that's what happened. Okay, you got a kid. All right.
Yeah, maybe that's where some of the domestic.
We go.
Sorry.
I said maybe that's where some of the domestic violence came in towards.
Exactly, because it kind of
that would make sense.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a story. That's a kid. That's changed your life, man. That's changed your life.
We go ahead to July 2nd, 2019. He's charged with a violation of probation for failure to pay his fines. On 8/13/2019, he pled guilty to the probation violation. Probation was revoked, and it states there that he was sentenced, but it doesn't show what he was sentenced to. So I don't know if he got more probation, if he got jail time, or what. But I've got 3 dates here on 12/23/2021, on November 10th, 2022, and on November 13th, 2023. Garnishments were ordered for his tax returns, it looked like, to pay off that fine. Nothing further, so I don't know.
What's garnishment?
I'm not really sure. That's what I'm trying to think. Right. I think every state sometimes will reword something very simple. I'm not, you have me wanting to look that up.
I know what a garnish is because I watch a lot of Ramsey and all, but garnishment?
A garnish.
I have no idea. Yeah, a garnish.
No.
When they take your money to.
I'm sorry, that's stupid. I know what that is. So a garnishment order, that means that if he's working for an employer, the employer has to withhold certain earnings to pay back the fines that he owes to the state. That's what that means. So if he works, let's say he makes let's say he gets a paycheck every month, every 2 weeks for $1,000. The judge will order how much of that paycheck is going to be withheld and paid directly to the state. That's what that means.
Oh my God, poor Josh.
Forgive me, I knew that. Sorry. As soon as I looked at it,
I was
dummy.
I was surprised. Usually, you're my go-to guy. I ask a question, boom, I get an answer, and I was like, "Whoa, what's up?" Or going to garnish his wage. Yeah. Just checking the comments real quick before we continue. Oh, my dog is being an asshole. Are we talking? Yeah, Josh. Is Steven talking about Josh? Yes.
Sounds about right.
I hope so. I didn't notice that one first. They call Will the ghetto Shakespearean. Did you saw that one?
Well, you saw my response. Look at my response.
They call that one? Oh, the bally. All right. The ghetto Shakespeare, man. That dude, he has he have a fun sense of humor.
if he actually paid those off or not. Now, we're going to go ahead to June 10th, 2021. We've got a disorderly conduct charge, loitering in Pontiac, Michigan, and that charge ended up being dismissed. Let's finish up his criminal charges here. On November 18th, 2022, he's charged with interference with a police authority out of Taylor, Michigan, and that charge was dismissed. We go ahead 5 months to April 19th, 2023. He's charged again with misdemeanor interference with police authority out of Taylor, Michigan. On March 22nd, 2024, a bench warrant was issued for failure to appear. That bench warrant was good as of yesterday when I talked to the court system there. So he's still got a warrant that he's running from, I'm told.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Josh, it's not okay, man.
That because it's a misdemeanor, Taylor, Michigan won't actually go to the next township to pick him up. They're waiting.
We haven't seen him in our chat for a couple weeks. You've been has he responded to your messages?
No.
Maybe he's locked up right now.
Oh shit.
maybe that's why we haven't heard our pal Josh.
Oh my god, Josh, are you in jail, buddy boy?
That's why he's been so quiet. Hey,
that's possible.
Full Metal Jacket. Does anyone remember that BSBT showed up to K-Far's house one time? I saw the video. You know, it's funny. I just, I watched back Dummy Kruger's old videos because his videos are fantastic. But he showed that video where Wolverine Transparency and Broken System Broken Trust went to K-Far's house, and it was nonsense.
Yep.
Like, dude looked like a marshmallow in his little green shirt. He looked pathetic. But that's low. I mean,
this is something else though, man. Going to your home and K-Far, yes, kid, I think so. I would have not be. I don't know. I think I would have like a very strong reaction to something like that. This is my home. This is different. I don't know. I don't know how you would react yourself having Josh showing up to your place.
I mean, K-Far handled it well. He just
it was okay. It was okay.
But me, I'm quite frankly, I don't threaten me or my family. I don't.
No, exactly. That's
I am the calmest, civilest, loving person. But if you threaten, especially not to have a wife, threaten my wife. Like we have a neighbor that lives behind us that cursed at her for parking too close to his house or something. She'll tell you I was about to go bang on that door. Like, don't threaten my wife.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Full man said it. What kind of idiot?
Yeah.
Like, how stupid are you?
That's very low.
Well, you know what? Next up, I don't think Audrey's done a deep dive on Wolverine Transparency. I'd love to see his record.
Wolverine,
yeah, Wolverine, yeah. I'd love to see that.
He's horrible. I just hate him.
I know. Well, some of the older videos briefly were just funny. He sounded like an old man just screaming at nonsense. Like, you ever see an old cat that's I don't want to say about to die, but like elderly cat that just stands in place meowing over and over and over? That's literally dude screaming and screaming and screaming at nothing.
Yeah.
And then wearing himself out, totally out of breath. Tyrants in!
That's the thing that's funny. I was saying sooner, and I'm gonna have a little premiere after with the video from Glenn Serio, and he told every Cubs there that he can kick their ass one after the other, and then you have this moment of silence, and all you hear it's him, like, and he doesn't even do anything. He's just standing there, and he's already out of breath, and he tell every one of those guys that he's gonna kick their ass. The delusion sometimes with those men is
this. I have to say.
Yeah, he's going strong in that video. He put it all there. Full Metal Jacket, we keep shooting some interesting comment. It's more funny. Wolverine especially does have the personality of Eric Brand, who act like Alex Jones with traumatic brain injury. Yeah.
Who is the frauder? And I'm trying to remember. I just did a video. Gatsby's comment made me think. I just did a video of something.
He really did. Man, sorry, but I want to GC, please do something, man. This is not funny. It's been 2 months. I'm making video about you every week. Each video is worst. You're dying,
Jimmy,
bro. Do something.
Jimmy,
okay.
But that's the whole thing. It's like I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember who I did a video on, and literally, I kid you not, he starts. Oh, we're gonna go and see if they demonstrate our rights, and he starts walking. Literally 15 seconds in, maybe 50 steps forward.
Yeah. I know, but it's even different. It's even different because let's get serious. GC, it's kind. It's like when you have asthma. It's like that little like. It's worse. It's worse.
When you're overweight and you have sleep apnea or you have some type of acid reflux and it would lead to you having respiratory issues. Like clearly, like dude must have one of those sleep masks on. He has to. But
I hope so.
I'm not trying to fat shame anyone. This is about my point is it's like like clearly like dude works himself up and
You just stand there. Just stand there. Is already like completely gone. So
I'm sorry. Someone said that on one of my videos. I did a video about Glenn Serio. Someone's like, he can't breathe. He's been standing in place for 5 minutes.
I know.
Like he's standing there. He's out of breath.
But it shows how like the delusion is so strong. It's the delusion about what they know about their education, about who they are, about what they accomplish, about their own health, about what they represent. It's crazy. It's delusion about every freaking aspect of their life. But I cannot find one frauditor that I'm like, okay, he's being idiot when he frauded, but he looked like a good guy. It never happened. They're always completely overcompensating for something. They're unhealthy. You know what I mean? Mentally or physically or both. There's something wrong with those dudes.
Something.
Oh, Georgia transparency.
Listen,
That's a That's a good one. That's a good one. The guy get out of breath when he live stream. So he's sitting in a desk and he live stream and he's out of breath. So yeah. It's been. Did you make a video about him or his girlfriend? I think the last one was last year. Georgia transparency. I haven't touched his case since a while. No, he doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah.
Georgia transparency. He was arrested yesterday.
Yesterday.
Georgia transparency was arrested yesterday.
Oh shit! Well, all right. Finally do something. It's been a while.
If you just give me 30 seconds, brief.
Go for it.
Hey, Glenn Harlow. I just realized YouTube allows content creators to gift memberships. So I want to just briefly gift 5 memberships to my beloved friends of the channel that are here. And just want to say a quick thank you to you, those of you that are here but not commenting. Welcome to the channel, Karen Smith, Tony G, Gloria Tungate, Jeff Brown, and Sonic97. Oh, you were already a member. Welcome to a Maniac. Welcome to being a Maniacs. Thank you all for your support on my channel.
That's beautiful.
Do that real quick. Carry on.
Beautiful. Wait. Okay. You have something else you want to...
Gatsby's comment. I'm sorry.
Where are you? Yeah, sorry.
The 2 comments down, the one you're highlighting. No,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. GC, that's what's going on, GC. You're gonna have to do something about it. Yeah, don't throw out stuff in the back of a police cruiser. Oh man, I have to check that. You got arrested for what? Did you say the arrest? Did you say the arrest, Will?
Did I see? Oh yeah. You know what? I saw it. I didn't see all of it. To me, it was. I felt as though the officers were a bit too lenient with him, and he was released. I mean, he was released like 2 hours later. But he was filming. Can I spoil it for you just a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
He went to a school, and I don't understand why auditors are now trying to film children. But for whatever reason, he was filming a school. The officer made it clear, you are filming children. And Georgie was like, it's the Department of Education. It's public. This is the Department of Education. It's public. So, yeah, locked him up.
That's good.
Yeah, he posted the video because he originally was live streaming. Right. Hey, expose. He originally was live streaming, and we didn't see the backstory. We were all like, why is he being arrested? But, yeah, he showed the backstory. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna check that. I need it anyway because I'm doing my every year I make a video with all the arrests of the year, so I'm gonna need it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just for the. All right. So I think you have. Is it on my side? Is it your side? Yeah. That's your side, right? Yep.
Oh, it's mine. Oh, it's mine. Whoa,
Yep.
whoa! Thank you so much for that $5 Glenn Harlow. Seriously, thank you, Glenn. That's so kind of you. Will they call him Georgia GA Fattery or Glenn Serio 2.0? Have you seen that clip, expose? Where it's where he goes into an office and a woman's like, "Are you Glenn Serio?"
Oh yeah, of course.
And he pauses and he's like, you can tell he's butthurt. He's like, "What?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Who's that?
Who's Glenn Serio? Yeah. Like you don't know her. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's rough, man.
Thank Glenn.
That's rough.
Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you so much.
You look like glazed ham sweating in the back. Fuzzy glazed ham.
Oh man, Zip Dung Beetle got one on your channel, but not mine. I've been trying to gift him one because he's awesome.
Oh,
Been trying to gift him one.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, and Sal. Yeah, that's nice.
They're waiting for him to come back to.
I'm gonna just
Taylor so that they can grab
check what's
it.
up.
And as you see here on August.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at him.
Peter Langto. 46. So that when that is, you see a date on that thing? Yeah, 2023. All right, so he's 48 now. Yeah,
right.
48, man.
I mean, man, 50 years old.
It's rough.
Eesh.
That's a period of your life when you should enjoy it, not struggling like that kind of BS. That's insane. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna reveal something. I'm the same age of that guy, approximately a couple of years.
Well, do you look 70?
No, and
well,
I'm not. And I don't have a warrant, and I don't have a warrant, and I'm not like my teeth are super. They're okay.
Your teeth are straight.
Oh yeah, man, they're all there and all white. It's sad. It's sad though.
Rob says that a picture before he lost his teeth. Oh my God! No, I think that's why we haven't seen him. I think he's locked up.
I think so.
Because he was religiously in your chat. Religiously.
Yeah, every week. Oh my God. Josh, if you listen to us right now, hang on, buddy. I'm gonna try to send you a couple of dollars for the canteen, so you can enjoy your time. I would agree, Seb. No longer deserve any joy in his life. I know that's sad. That's sad. You have a kid and everything. I don't get that. I really don't get it. Let's see what Andrew. I'm having a hard time with it. This is what Sloan has.
I've been calling him on. Yeah, just call him Sloan. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been calling
Sloan's
him
better anyway.
the whole time.
Is it Andre or Andrew?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Sloan.
On August 11th, 2023, he was arrested. It says no charges on the booking photo here, but I found that arrest was for the 3 open warrants for the 3 vehicle and traffic charges in White Lake that we talked about earlier, where he ended up getting a whole 6 days in jail for those charges. And now we've got 15 whoppers of civil cases here. On October 5th, 1998. This is one where Joshua sued a woman by the name of Liliana in Waterford, Michigan. Small claims for $700, and that was dismissed. Now the 15 actually start on August 28th, 2006. Palisades Collections, LLC sued Josh in Oakland, Michigan. That was dismissed due to non-service of the documents.
That's so annoying.
They couldn't find Joshy Boyd.
It's so annoying. You have a good case against someone for fraud, and they hide and they duck service, and there's nothing the courts can do. Now, what you can do in a situation like that is file for a motion for alternative service, and you can state if you put forth a good faith effort to track and locate someone on a civil matter and they're just ducking you, you can file for alternative service. And then if the court grants it and they say, hey, you put forth due diligence, you put forth the cost, then you can proceed. But I hate seeing cases just not proceeding because, the guy, he moved, so we can't find them. But then the issue is, then you take, as you see, they take a default judgment out, but then who pays the judgment? It's a legal, it's legal whatever that can be annoying in the legal sector. I know we've dealt with it a lot because we deal with a lot of civil cases. It's annoying. Hey, Steven.
But who end up in so many cases like that? Have you ever? I never ever in my life went like to a courthouse or being sued or nothing. I have no idea how you can end up being those things into those situations so many times.
Well, here's the thing. When you look at what these cases are for, actually, it's pretty common. Like, you'll see a lot of these are landlord-tenant, they're domestic support, custody. That's common for a low-life.
Oh, yeah, I know, but for one person, that's
not. But if it's for a low-life, it can be common. You have people that are career people that won't pay rent to landlords. That's why landlords now set such a high standard before people actually move in. You have people that are sued for custody, child support on a yearly basis because they keep having children. It's actually, we've had people come in that have.
By the way, you have a little something there. I think thing again. I'm gonna have to do your yelling thing. You don't see it? Will Denison, don't see it? No, yeah. Are you there? Are you gone? Will, where are you? Will is gone. So that's what's up. Does that mean did I lose you? All right, Will, I cannot hear you right now. Can someone in the chat tell me if you can hear me or all the sound is gone or something like that? Will, I cannot hear you at all. Sorry. All right, Will is gone. Thank you, Glenn. So, hey guys, sorry I'm late at something. Yeah, I was. Hi, David. I was surprised you didn't send me one of your weekly emails so you can come on the panel with us and just have a good time. Have a good time trashing those poor guy. So Friday 3rd Mania. Will. Oh my God, Will lost his internet, man. What's going on? What's going on? Technical issue. Life. Mr. Thomas, his wife called him and told him he has to come sit on his egg. Mr. Thomas. Hello de Montréal. Perfura. That's a funny name, man. Perfura. What was that thing, that show? In a castle and they were running everywhere to get some clue and whatever. Yeah. You probably know. Just put it in the chat, please. It's gonna drive me insane. I kick the wife again. All right, it's okay. I'm gonna give him 2 minutes. I'm just gonna check real quick where we are with Josh here. So we have those thing here and those thing here. All criminal is pass. So that's the same thing. I'm gonna put a nice picture of him. There you go. Look at that. Poor Josh, buddy boy. Yeah, I'm gonna start it.
And then we're going to go ahead and on February 23rd, 2016, White Lake residents sues Joshua once again in Oakland, Michigan, a landlord-tenant case, and a consent judgment was ordered or entered, I should say, against Josh for the apartment. Now we're going to go ahead to May 9th, 2016. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services sued Josh for domestic support. There was a default judgment entered on that case, and I can't give you any information because it does not say anything after that. And next up, we've got August 27th, 2021. Erica, that's his sister, sued Josh in court in Oakland, Michigan for custody of his daughter, which she had been raising since the daughter was 9 months old. And now we're talking several years down the road. And Erica ended up winning. So, you know, so Joshy Boy's own sister is by raising his daughter.
Whoa!
And do you
gotta warn us, bro, before you put them teeth up there?
Hey man, you have to tell Andrew Sloan because that's him.
Warn us before you just put that.
Yeah, what's up, man? Jesus Christ, people want to have a nice weekend and everything. Like, whoa. Yeah, it's that's a face of a man who made some mistake in his life. That's, you know.
Probably ran his mouth and got his teeth punched out.
Yeah, you lose the front teeth like that unless it's by a hockey puck or a nice fist right in the kisser. There's no other way. Be nice. I am toothless.
Auntie, I'm assuming that you are a kind person, and of course, we would never make fun of you. We're just making fun of Josh.
Yeah, exactly. He deserves it. You know, he's being he did.
Unless if you're not a frauditor, we're not going to make fun of you. Unless if you go out to police stations and yell at police officers, then yes, we will make fun of you. Otherwise, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't like it. I'm just gonna play. I don't like the stuff with his daughter and everything. Also, he's very. I don't know if I want to talk to him anymore. I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah.
Hey, David. No worries. We're gonna wrap up soon anyway, David. So we'll get you up here next week.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe David would love the topic next week that we're talking about. Because, the legalese and everything. Yeah,
that's close to home for him. Fort Worth. Yeah.
So David, next week you're gonna be with us. If you can, just send me a little email this week to confirm if you can be there. It would be cool.
Do you know how Josh repays her? He doesn't give her one single penny in help to support his own child. Not one penny ever.
Wow.
Talk about being a deadbeat father, but wanting to make himself out to be the victim in all of this. Also, to repay his own sister for stepping up to raise his child, Joshy Boy harasses the shit out of her. He runs her down on his channel, and he has doxed his own sister on the internet. What kind of cretin does that to his own family? Well, Joshy Boy does.
So that's disgusting.
That's low. I mean, we talked about it earlier. You might not have the best relationship with family, but there are still certain limits certain lines you don't cross. There are limits to certain things that you do when family is involved, and he seems to not care.
Yeah. It's terrible. David Person comment. Are we talking about Carolina Fort Worth and why she's an idiot? we can talk about that too. She's an idiot. Did she do something? Did she do something special this week, or she just your usual crazy? Yeah.
You can play. Since you have the premiere in 15 minutes, and we got it looks like 13 plus minutes left. You can play the video at a faster speed. We can try and wrap it.
Yeah.
Well, it's because at one point you just talk about something else. The last 10 minutes are pretty much about so we're done with the video pretty much.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember at one point several years ago now, there was a video put out by KFAR that shows it was more important to Josh to film everything while he tries to enter a courthouse for a custody hearing for his daughter than it was for him to attend the hearing because Joshy Boy was refusing to stop filming and was kicked out of the courthouse.
Yeah, I remember that video.
That's just terrible, man.
I remember
That's
that
just
video.
terrible. Just terrible.
Oh no! Who's this idiot?
Where?
On my side. On my side. Look at the last comment.
The Dodge thing?
Like, who is this?
But it's Elon Musk. Hey, Elon. Yeah, you're having a rough time lately,
it
right?
really is. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Sorry for your car, bro. I mean, yeah.
Oh, the misplaced priorities this drug-abusing deadbeat father has. So we're going to continue on here a little bit. He's got some more cases here. And we've got...
So that's the same that were there before, that when you left is the same one. Do you see something in there that catch your eyes?
Well, it's just I don't know how much you guys heard of what I said before, but a lot of this is what you expect. What do you expect? Judgment by default, because he's ducking or whatever. He's not responding to the summons, though he's been served. Yeah, custody of his daughter granted. Oh wow. So his sister took over. Yeah, well, that's what he was saying. His sister ended up taking over custody of his daughter because he's
that poor sister.
He's a trash. Default judgment entered 2016 for domestic support. Yeah, that's about right. Consent judgment entered. That's typical.
Yeah. We have this thing up here. Other than honorable discharge from Met Hughes. As post picture of KFAR house. That's great. That's smart. Jesus Christ. Is using the Constitution Crusader home as for voter registration. So he's a good buddy of Michigan Constitution Crusader. You know who that is? It's the big dude with spanky pant. You know that dude?
Yeah.
He's a horrible guy. So I'm not surprised. They're a good buddy. His sister had custody of his daughter since was done due to neglect. Jesus Christ, Josh. Just want to check real quick. See, we're staying there for a while. Yeah, that's what I thought. Staying there for a while, and then we have this thing here. And what that is? Tell me what that is, Will. My reference about law.
That's that's military records. I know nothing about military records.
Okay.
Sorry, I know nothing about military stuff.
So I'm checking real quick. Status, service component, Marine Corps. He was not in a Marine. There's no way he can do it. Was he there for a while? Okay, we have to check that. I'm gonna listen to that.
Well, Audrey, he'll break that down. He's big on
exactly.
And he did receive an other than honorable discharge from the United States Marines for methamphetamine use. But he was in for 3.5 years. He was in from August 9th, 1994 to February 19th, 1998. Yes, he was a Marine for 3.5 years. Then
That's
just
crazy.
6 months before he was due to get out, Joshy Boy popped dirty on a UA for smoking methamphetamines. Now, I don't know how long
Wow. So he was a Marine.
He was a Marine.
3 years. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that
was young. He was like 17, 1993, 94. He was born. He was 18. Yeah, he was young dude.
David said if Josh was in the Marines, I'm Neil Diamond.
Yeah. Well, he was for 3.5 years. If we check that document, so that's fun. We learned so much about Josh. Did either of you see the court videos where the post sovereign citizen act and the judge shut him down? I mean, there's probably more than one of those things. I don't know which one in particular you're talking about, but yeah, probably I saw something like that. I stand correct. I'm Neil Diamond. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah.
No, he's posted a couple of videos. They've gone to like Court Cam TV, some bigger channels, and he comes out as an idiot sovereign citizen with his sovereign citizen lingo. Hey, MC, with his idiot sovereign citizen lingo, and the judges dismiss it completely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone viral. So yeah.
Josh had been using drugs while he was in the Marines, but he got caught just a few months shy of being able to get out of the service with 4 years and an honorable discharge. What looked like a stellar enlistment actually went to shit for Joshy Boy. I was able to get a hold of Joshie's DD-214, as you can see right here. And as you can see, Josh received an other than honorable discharge. And then a little further down on the page here, it shows Joshie Boy was separated in lieu of a trial by court-martial. He was pretty smart there not to take the court-martial. And this piece of shit has the nerve to call out my military service. Like I owe him or the angry vet an answer on anything. All of this was because I was demanding that the angry vet prove his military claims of ribbons and awards that were impossible for him to have due to his time in service. So that's why I did what I was doing. I was not the one making false claims that I couldn't back up. So I don't owe a drug-abusing criminal any explanation for anything. So get over yourself, Joshie Boy.
Woo!
And we're going to go on. Oh, he's posted pictures of K-Far's house in the past. Yeah, let's talk about that. In October of 2022, Joshie Boy got a ride from the dipshit Wolverine Transparency to go to K-Far's house.
Hi with the woman. Thank you, Butterfly and Brain, for the $2. Very appreciate.
Butterfly,
Man, Josh,
Butterfly, you got to come to my channel and leave super chats. That's the rule here.
Come on. No. Don't listen to Will. He's losing his mind.
To confront K-Far over some back and forth.
Look at him.
That guy was in a Marine for 3 years. I mean, I have a hard time believing that, but you know, they say so. Hey, that Wolverine, he cannot even get out of the truck, man. That dude.
Going on the internet. Now, Wolverine Transparency was too fucking fat to get out of his truck and waddle his fat ass across the street to confront K-Far. No, Wolverine Transparency just sat in his truck like a coward that he is and shouted obscenities at K-Far.
Wow.
Like he was hiding behind a keyboard at home in his basement. And Joshie Boy? Well, Joshie Boy stood at the edge of K-Far's driveway, running his cock holster, never summing up the courage to physically do what his mouth was claiming he was going to do. So Josh, being the pussy that he is, put a picture of K-Far's house up on the internet and doxed K-Far on the internet.
That's great.
Putting K-Far's family, including small children, at risk from the deranged.
That's so low.
That's disgusting.
Fans of these two losers, Joshie Boy and Wolverine Transparency. Only a real piece of shit would do something like that. Oh, and
I've said this. I've said this.
Oh no!
Wait. Yeah, go for it.
I've said this, and it's like, you know, I'm like, people have like come at me on my channel about nonsense. I'm like, you can come at me all you want. You can call me names. Don't come after my family. Like people, I told you before, I had people threaten to come to my house. People threaten to do, like, you know, weirdos on the internet. Sure.
Yeah.
Fine. But then when they want to threaten my parents, my sisters, my then fiance, now wife, that's too far. That's low.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
When I saw all that back then, I didn't as much, you know, I was not involved as much as I am now.
Right. Yeah,
well,
exactly. Yeah.
I'm watching that right now, and I'm like, wow, this is insane. It was entertaining when I saw it the first time. Now I'm watching it, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's not funny anymore. Yeah, it's really weird to do something like that.
That Josh is using the Michigan Constitution Crusaders home address for his voter registration. Yes, I found that old Joshie Boy is registered to vote in the state of Michigan. Now, I didn't see any civil cases where Josh got his voting privileges back.
Is that like a terrible thing to have a wrong address?
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not that active politically, quite honestly. Sorry, I'm just not. So I don't know any of that. Any of that logistics.
We're just gonna check real quick his conclusion.
Joshy Boy begs for money,
of course,
so that he doesn't have to work a real job.
Play it at 2 speed. It'll play quicker. You can play through the whole thing.
Sorry.
Play it at 2 speed when you go in the settings.
Here's you can go from being a pony
it's
to
okay, man.
so he
rush.
so he didn't have to go out and get a job and work. I just have to ask Joshy Boy. Huh?
Look. Oh my God.
How do you go from being a proud U.S. Marine
what
to
happened?
e-begging
We saw what
on
happened.
the internet for your money to survive?
Matt.
And he's not even doing well at that, folks.
Yeah.
If you look at Joshy Boy's channel, it shows right here that he has 191,000 subscribers on YouTube.
They can't even get 1,000 views on a video.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Who are those subscribers that is it bottom or EE?
There was a time when channels like his had big followings, but
yeah,
and you may have had this happen when you're a monetized channel and YouTube is just giving up on you.
Yeah,
and they don't promote your videos. They just don't. Like, all of us as content creators, we'll have periods where YouTube will just not show our videos and we're getting no views on our stuff. But
it's funny because sometimes I receive comment like telling me, I make a video about a frauditor and I receive comments saying he has more subs than you, but I still have more views. There's having 60 million subs, but 5 people watching your videos.
Look at Chili De Castro. Anytime I've done a video on Chili De Castro, his subscribers want to come in. I've had people be like, "Oh, well, Chili has 650,000 subs, 5K," and I'm like, "But Chili can't get 30 people." Excuse me.
Yeah,
in a premiere,
exactly.
In a live stream. So
it's not even an argument, but it amuses me sometimes. And Josh is someone that's a very good example of that. A lot of frauditor, it's exactly like that. They have a lot, like 20, 50,000 sub, but they have 2,000 views. It's not like it's not a good channel. You're supposed to have a match between your subs and your views.
Take a look at the viewership that his videos receive. Well, let's take a look at his short videos that he's making.
All right, so we go for the views and everything. Checking the conclusion.
Let me correct myself here. If you're going to, it doesn't do you any good to buy the subscribers, Josh, if you're not going to buy the views for each of your videos.
That's the thing. You can buy subs. It's not expensive, but they don't watch anything. It's a statistic that you have 6 million subs, but then nobody watch anything. People think it's gonna help, but you can buy like 5,000 subs. I think it's something like $200. It's not expensive,
I think it's expensive.
Especially
because if you buy subscribers, they're not for the first maybe couple of weeks. You'll get views, but then after that, they're all dead subscribers.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Enough of Josh.
Yeah, I think we gotta call it quits because you got your premiere. We gotta call it quits now.
It's okay, man. I'm gonna show up. That thing play anyway.
All right, cool.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't know. We're gonna finish here. That thing is
total line of duty. What? I'm confused.
Sorry. It's my fault. Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, wait.
Have died in the line of duty so far this year. Now, while that number is lower than
it's a thing because it was a cops and everything, so it's like an officer memorial.
Okay.
For his colleague, a cop. That. Oh my God! Look at this thing here. Oh.
Oh. Hold on. Oh. What?
That hurts.
That's our Marine, guys. That's the
guy. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So we're done here. Well, that was fun. I mean, Josh, honestly, like I thought he was more goofy, funny in my mind a little bit because I didn't know all that. And now that I'm kind of disgusted by him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like he's he kind of loses.
You know what? He affirms something that we already knew, that he's a low life, that he's a career criminal, but also that he's just a worthless human being. Because that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. All right. Look, I'm gonna chop that thing here. Enough of him. It was not fun to talk about Josh that long. Finally, I thought it would be funnier, but it was not funny. It was tragic.
You know what it is? It would have been great if he had showed up and he was like being a keyboard warrior, like that's a false start.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring me on panel. That's what I was.
I thought he would show up. By the way, I received an email. I don't know if he Andre Sloan sent you one too. But he said he was very happy that we use this video sometime to talk about those guys, and he said he was a big fan of our work.
He emailed me. He did email me, but not that. He emailed me. No, I think he's asking me a legal question or asking me something about. I think I made a legal statement in one of my videos, and he was asking me clarity on it, and then wanted the frauder's full name, which I didn't have. I don't know frauders' names. I'll make it clear. I'm not good at that. That's just not my strength. His strength is getting the whole background. That's his gift, you know. So
yeah. No, he's good at it. I would not. I can't. No, that's not my. Me, I'm more into exposing, roasting with a little bit of legalese, but not too much. You know, just enough so I can prove my point, but not in a way that. The way he does it, like that's insane. Like, that's and it's cool because we're all complementary. So I love that he made those videos that we can, you know, use on our side and have a little bit of fun with it. That's perfect. It's perfect.
All
right.
It's like there's some content creators on our side that's like, how dare you use some of my content? You know, I'll copyright strike you, which I had.
What?
Come on. I'll tell you, I had a couple of shorts. Jet Frauder Troll copyright struck a couple of my shorts, and I'm like.
No,
I'm like, dude, they're not even from you, but like, okay, whatever, you know. So it's just like that's silly to me. But like, yeah, when you have
seriously, wait, no, wait. You said that Fraud Patrol copyright strike something that because you use one of it. That's what he does. That's all he does. It's to use other people's content.
I know. Hold on.
That's his life. What are you talking about?
I know. Well, he look. It's a game, and again, I'm not. It has nothing to do with him. I don't need him to be like, oh my god, I'm going to destroy it. I'm just saying, like, there are content creators, even on our side, they're like, don't use my stuff. I'm happy. Someone like Andre, that's Sloan. That's like, hey, I'm glad when you use some of my stuff. It shows that we can all work together because on our side, unfortunately, people just want to fight for no reason. And I'm happy.
And by the I would like to point something. I that's so true what you're saying right now because lately I noticed the last couple of months that what I was trying to do is to come up with new guys so I can kind of have of my guys. You know what I mean? And I released some videos sometime, and the next day, 6 other channel took my edit, literally my screen grab, everything, and just comment over it, and just what I mean. And I was like, okay, that's good. Can you at least give a little shout out? Can you at least be like, hey, I saw that video on Mania audit yesterday. I wanted to do my take on it. Like, can you at least? Is that making sense? What I'm saying?
I will.
They never ever do that. And sometimes this is not even subtle. That's literally my edit. It cut at the same place. You know what I mean?
I will tell you this. I did, and when you see the video, you will see that I used it. I did use some of your content today, but I made it clear that it was from you. And I told people
it's okay. It's legal. It's all good, man. Just give a little hello. You know what I mean? Little, hey, I took that there. That's cool. We all happy.
Don't just be like, I found this epic footage, guys. Have a look. When it's a guy that literally puts out the same videos as you. Like that to me.
I know.
Especially it's like think about it. Frauditors will gang up. They'll help each other out.
Yeah.
Why can't we?
Exactly.
I'm all for that.
I don't get that. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish a little question. Yo, Exposer, what's up with that new frauditor this morning? Yeah, I know, what a moron.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I did a lot of it's a new one. I did a lot of digging lately, and I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to talk about him. The guy is seriously limited, to be nice, be friendly. He wanted to do a 4-year request in a Subway restaurant.
I did. I saw bits. I didn't see the full video. I just saw. I know dude was like booting.
I was just.
Wait. I gotta watch the whole thing now.
This is completely insane.
For
your request in a subway. I mean, this is next level.
Stupidity.
I cannot even just watch it. Like I know sympathy for the guy. The only thing, you look healthy. You look like a healthy dude. This is the only thing that doesn't make him like a classic frauditor. Everything else is there. You repeat everything. He's in the subway and he say, as long as I don't commit a crime, they cannot kick me out from a subway restaurant.
It's a private business. I'm sorry.
But it's more. It's when they say this thing. I cannot be trespassed without a crime. It's the stupidest thing ever, because if you commit a crime, then they're just going to arrest you. Trespassing become completely irrelevant. So to not be trespassed from a public place without a crime is already stupid. But from a subway restaurant, bro. So anyway, watch it. It's the sound is horrible. The guy is working. Is terrible what he's doing. But I'm going to say bye-bye. I'm having a video playing right now. I'm doing the live premiere right now of the Glenn Stereo video. If you just want to cross.
And everybody go over to
watch it. I advise. It's a fun video. Glenn is doing his best self as usual. A lot of leg sweeping and everything. So it's fun. It's a fun video.
Give me one second. Let me just
go for it, man.
I'm going to, on my side, I'm going to drop the link. Everyone, let's all hop over to his premiere right now. And let's enjoy the premiere.
Just restart it from the beginning. There's no comment anywhere. We're all here, so let's just cross. All right.
Exactly.
Thank you, man. Let's see. Let's talk next week about that stuff that we're talking about.
No. That'll be next week. It's gonna be.
That's gonna be next week. All right. Thank you for putting the link, guys. We see everybody next week. Thank you for being here again tonight. Will, have a good week.
You too, buddy. Have a good weekend. All right.
All right.
Bye,
man.
everyone.
Bye-bye.